Welcome to Cashless Advanced Troubleshooting Training. We recommend watching the Greenlite Cashless Alerts video first so you can become familiar with the common messages reported in the Greenlite web application. In this video, we will cover each of these messages, also how to diagnose the issues and provide you with specific troubleshooting steps you can take to get your Greenlite cashless device back up and running on your machines. Before you begin troubleshooting, make sure your machine is working and the power is on, and also that the coin mechanism and bill validator will accept money. Run a test vend with cash. Next, take a look at the card reader and take note of what you see on the display. Open the machine door and observe the light indicators on the Greenlite device. If the device is connected and sending data, all the device LED lights should be green. Now we will take a look at a list of the common messages from the alerts page on the Greenlite web application. Go to the Cashless tab in the menu and select Alerts. There are 3 alerts that are considered connectivity issues. The first one is no cashless contact for X number of hours. Your device has lost contact with the server, which is most commonly due to heavy network traffic. Remember what you observed on the card reader display and the lights on the Greenlite device. If the card reader has lost connectivity, it will display "Please use cash," and the cashless light on the Greenlite device will be off. The quickest way to resolve this issue is to power cycle the machine. Shut down the power to the machine for about 5 seconds before turning it on again. Provided you have adequate signal strength and there are no cellular network issues, your device should reconnect shortly after powering up. You will know that your device is ready to go when the signal network, cashless, and MDB lights are green on your Greenlite device, and the card reader display reads swipe card or tap to pay. If your cashless device is struggling to stay connected on your machine, the issue could be low signal. The minimum recommended signal strength needed to support your cashless device consistently is 13. You can get a current signal reading by pressing the yellow cancel button on the card reader here 5 times. If the signal reading is below 10, the signal light on the Greenlite device will be red. You may want to consider a signal amplifier to boost the power of the antenna. Contact VendNet at 1-800-833-4411 for more information. The second connectivity alert message is cashless out of touch. This means that the cellular modem is not connected, which prevents your cashless device from connecting. When the modem is out of touch, the signal light on the Greenlite device will be out, and the network light will be red. Also, if the modem has made multiple attempts to contact the server, the telemetry light will be orange. The first step to resolve this issue will be again to power cycle the machine. When you power the machine back up and the signal light does not illuminate, that means that there is no communication with the cellular network. In this case, power cycle the machine a couple more times. If the issue persists, you will need to swap the Greenlite device. If the signal light does illuminate, the network light should go solid green. The cashless light should be green as well. The card reader display should return to swipe card or tap to pay. The telemetry light will begin flashing green as soon as the modem connects. When the server receives the data, the light will be solid green. The third connectivity issue occurs most commonly with new installations. This one is that Cashless has never contacted the server. This means that although the modem may be connected and sending data, the cashless device has never reported, nor has the Greenlite device completed the initial setup. The most common cause of this issue is low signal. Since there has been no contact with the server, the card reader will only display welcome, and you will not be able to get a signal strength on the card reader. If low signal is the issue, the signal light on the Greenlite device will be red, indicating the signal strength is below 7. If the signal is the issue, you may want to consider an antenna amplifier. Another reason why Cashless may not be able to complete setup is due to failed MDB communication. If the card reader displays welcome and the MDB light on the Greenlite device is not illuminated, there are a couple things you can check. Make sure the firmware in your machine meets or exceeds the minimum recommended for the machine model. Contact VendNet if you need the recommended firmware for your machine. If the firmware version on your machine is lower than recommended, it would be best to upgrade the machine to enable it to communicate with your cashless device. The next set of alerts you may see are just regarding MDB communication. These alerts begin with cashless down for X number of hours. We can use the second part of the message to identify the problem specifically. First, we will look at the MDB communication down alert. This means that the cashless system is unable to communicate with the vending machine's control board. This is usually a vending machine issue, and a technician will have to troubleshoot at the machine to resolve it. Contact VendNet for more assistance. If you haven't done so yet, check the two most common causes for MDB issues with the machine. Check to see if there are any errors reported by the machine. Most machines will shut down MDB communication if they have detected errors in any of the machine's essential functions. Also, check your bill validator and coin mechanism for jams or other issues. Bill or coin issues need to be resolved before MDB communication will work. Be sure to clear any machine errors reported after you fix the hardware. Once the MDB light on the Greenlite device is solid green, the card reader should display swipe card or tap to pay. The second MDB alert is VMC MDB reader disable. This means the machine has shut down MDB communication due to an error detected by the machine. This alert is similar to the first in terms of its effect on your cashless system. The difference is if the server has detected that the machine has disabled MDB communication because of a problem in the functions of the machine. Troubleshooting for this alert should be focused on machine hardware issues. Check the machine diagnostics for any machine errors reported by the machine. Check the bill validator and coin mechanism for jams. Also, verify that the machine is working properly and able to vend with cash. The last alert related to MDB communication is cashless down, root cause not specified. For this, Cashless is unable to accept a card swipe, and we are unable to detect the root cause. Troubleshooting this one requires a bit more guesswork since we don't know what specifically triggered the alert. Since the error involves a problem with the MDB communication, investigation should include a thorough analysis of the machine's functions. Be sure to check all components that carry or depend on MDB to function normally, including all MDB cables and harnesses. Make sure all your connectors are seated properly. Make sure the bill validator and coin mechanism are working. If it's a beverage machine with a delivery arm, make sure the arm is properly homed. Also, verify the machine has no errors and is able to vend with cash. There are two alerts in this list that are related to the cashless card reader. The first of these is more common. It is max item price higher than cashless limit. This means that the price of one or more coils in the machine is set higher than our default limit, which is $10. You can verify the max price error by forcing a ping by hitting the yellow cancel button 5 times and watch for the error to appear on the card reader display. Once you verify the issue, here are some steps you need to take to resolve it. First, check the prices on the machine for a price above $10. When you find it, correct the price and exit service mode. Force a DEX transmission here on the Greenlite device. Hold down the black button until the DEX light flashes green. When the DEX light goes solid green, it means the device has received the data. Then power cycle the machine. Shut down the machine for about 5 seconds before powering it up again. This step is essential as the cashless device needs to be reset in order to update the server and clear the error. When the cashless device reconnects, the card reader should display swipe card or tap to pay. For some machines, there may be a selection on the board priced higher than $10, which the device has detected in the audit data, but it cannot be seen in the machine's service mode. If you do not find any prices greater than the limit, follow this procedure. Set all the prices in the machine to $0. Then exit service mode and force a DEX transmission on the Greenlite device. Power cycle the machine. When the cashless device reconnects and the reader returns to swipe card or tap to pay, reprice the machine correctly and force another DEX. Now, if you intend to sell anything in your machine for above $10, contact VendNet to request that the default limit be increased in the machine. The new limit will be applied only to the machine you are requesting to change. The second alert triggered by a problem with the card reader is this one: card reader failure. This alert means the device is unable to communicate with the card reader. Keep in mind that this does not mean the Greenlite device is not working. The device is still communicating with the server and talking with the machine. You can verify that by checking the cashless and MDB lights on the Greenlite device. Both should be illuminated solid. The issue is that the card reader is unable to take a card swipe. The troubleshooting steps you will take for this issue will depend upon what you see on the card reader display. If the card reader shows welcome, the first step will be to power cycle the machine. If the card reader continues to show welcome after the cashless light illuminates on the Greenlite device, you may need to swap the card reader. If the card reader display is lit but not displaying text, or the reader is completely dark, that is, the display and LED lights are not lit, the first step will be to shut down the machine, reseat the card reader connector, and power the machine back up. If it exhibits the same behavior when the machine is powered back on, the card reader will need to be replaced. The next two alerts we are going to look at fall under the category of network errors. Cashless transactions can be interrupted due to network issues, and one of these is consistent low signal. This alert is triggered when a machine reports transaction timeouts over a period of 14 days. The signal strength can be verified on the cashless device by pushing the yellow cancel button on the card reader 5 times. If the available signal strength for the card reader is consistently below 10, cashless transactions may time out due to a break in communication with the server. The minimum recommended signal strength for cashless transactions is 13. If signal strength is an issue at your location, you may consider installing an antenna amplifier to boost the signal strength for the modem. Contact VendNet about ordering this accessory. The other alert in this category is for network problems resulting from heavy traffic or bottlenecks. For most machines reporting this alert, signal strength is not the issue. Network bottlenecks can and do occur in locations with excellent signal. It's the equivalent of reducing 8 lanes of automobile traffic into 2. Speeds will be reduced and transaction times may time out. Network bottlenecks can be expected at locations where there is heavy cell phone use. There's not much you can do in terms of troubleshooting for this issue, but you can assure your customers that the system is working. You might suggest to your customers that they can wait a minute or so and try their transaction again. In most cases, they will be able to make a successful purchase on the next try. The alerts we have addressed in this video are those that will need to be addressed most urgently in order to keep your machines up and processing cashless sales.